Welcome to 1 Minute Theatre Reviews. I'm Paul Seven-Lewis and I'm about to watch Faith Healer, streaming live from the Old Vic.
Good evening and welcome. This evening's performance will begin in 15 minutes.
First things first, Brian Friel's Faith Healer is a masterpiece. The question is, did this production, streamed live from the Old Vic via Zoom, do it justice? Sadly, I think not. And that's not because the acting wasn't good. The acting was great. At first glance, Faith Healer would seem ideal for our social distanced times, comprising as it does of 4 monologues. But watching a small screen for nearly 2.5 hours without a break is just too much. The health and safety executive advised a break from the small screen every hour. Anyway, that's the 1 minute review. Keep watching to find out more about what makes Faith Healer a great play and why this production didn't quite work. Michael Sheen as the touring Faith Healer, Frank Hardy, describing unreliably events from his hit and miss performances in village halls, was charismatic. Indira Varma as Grace, his brittle, depressed partner, giving us a different and hugely poignant version of events, including a lost baby. His agent, Teddy, so much a showbiz cliche when described by Frank, seen in David Threlfall's amusing portrayal as a sensitive, caring man beneath his convivial and somewhat seedy exterior. Both of them have given a lot of support to Frank, and it's through them, as much as by seeing Frank himself, that we appreciate that he has this gift despite his cruelty. The play is great. It's all about words. And how great to see a play that doesn't need a glitzy set or special effects to make its point. These poetic words of Brian Friel prove to be as glittery and slippery as live fish. They're whatever the speaker wants to believe or wants to make us believe. They're all telling us stories, but what is fact and what is fiction? The more we hear, the less we know. Did healings take place or didn't they? Is Grace Frank's wife or mistress from Yorkshire or Ireland? Who chose the music to play at the performances? Where did Frank's mother die? And many more questions arise. Faith Healing is a performance, and we can see that it relates very much to art. Just as Frank is tortured by not knowing where his gift comes from and whether it will manifest itself or not in any particular evening, so the artist, be it a playwright, an actor, or some other creative person, is uncertain about why sometimes they get it right and sometimes they don't. And when we go to the theatre, we all have to have faith, or, to put it another more familiar way, suspend disbelief. In a theatre, outside the comfort zone of home, and with actors physically in front of you, it's much easier to concentrate. I mean, Zoom works wonderfully for shorter monologues, such as the previous Three Kings with Andrew Scott, that came in under an hour. And sometimes the filming worked, as when Michael Sheen emerged in silhouette from darkness, all shabby and funereal, or when David Threlfall sat in his comfy chair in the middle of emptiness. They could be ghosts. But against that, there was an excessive use of close-ups, which were so close up that they took away the sense of theatrical performance and made it more like a TV drama. A great play, great acting, just not the medium for it. I give Faith Healer 4 stars. You can read my reviews at 1minutetheatrereviews.co.uk, and if you like musicals, please listen to my Box Office Radio podcast, A History of Stage Musicals in 10 Decades. You can find it on mixcloud.com. Thank you for watching.